We're playing some pretty good basketball, but I'm picky in terms of being the coach here. I want more, and I watch enough tape to know that we're not at the level where we were early in the year, and I'm trying to get us back to that level. And the only way that's going to happen is that we keep pushing guys to compete at a high level and do all the necessary things on and off the court to help you win games.
In terms of the matchups tomorrow, the starting lineup, I guess, would be similar.
Be the same as it was last night with James and Brooke, Felton, Melo, and Tyson.
How do you like the matchups with Shumpert and Wade and James getting at the small forward?
Well, Rook had some. He matched up last year, but this will be his first time, going against Miami. James played a little bit in the second game when Melo didn't play up in Miami. So, they don't have a lot of history playing against, the world champions, but they'll get their feet wet tomorrow, right off the bat. I don't know how we'll match, but they're going to get the starting nod, so we'll see what happens.
How important will it be, obviously ready for what they come with right away, looking to maybe get even for the early losses?
Well, again, they're playing extremely well. They're the best team in the league based on their play. They're the world champions, and we're going to have to compete for 48 minutes to beat them. I've always said that there's not a team we can't beat, but we got to be committed, and they're not going to just give you a game. You got to go out and take a game, and they're well coached, and we got to do everything necessary tomorrow night to secure a win. Because we're trying to stay at the top just like they are.
You talked about getting back to where you guys were earlier in the season. What are some of the differences from your perspective from earlier in the season to now?
Our offensive spacing is a little bit different than it was early in the year. We've been trying to hammer home by watching tape and showing the difference there, and just defensively, just being committed. We were committed all the way across the board. Didn't matter who played and how many minutes a person played. We were committed, and we just got to get back to that.
Is your job different with this portion of the season because you have Shumpert back, you have Stoudemire back? Does that make things a little different?
Well, it is different because, again, I'm trying to find the right rotations. Now the kid's not in the lineup, rotations are a little bit different now, and so I'm back in that learning mode again in terms of trying to figure out our team and rotations with our players. But again, I say all along, it doesn't matter who plays, it's what you do when you get in there to help us win, and that's what counts.